Hi everyone, it's Miros and you already see it, but let's talk about it. This is Vivo X300 Pro and I just ordered it and it arrived after a long period of waiting again, but never mind, it's finally here and now it's time to start it up and I'll show you the processor globalization of this device because this is a Chinese device and we need to somehow make it ready for the global users like us, or at least like me. So just to show you the package, a standard one, we have a case, nice, which will match the color of your device. It's a silicone case, but it's very nice feeling and it's grippy. We have a USB-C to USB-A cable and we have a SIM ejector too. Of course, the big brick is here. It is Vivo Fast Charge 90 watts, which should be quick enough to charge your Vivo X300 Pro. Device is unwrapped and just I want to mention this is the so-called brown color, which personally is the best of all. It's called brown, but it's like a titanium color like the Oppo, and we have a pre-installed screen protector. I just want to tell you that this device was already with pre-installed Google services by the seller, which is trading Shenzhen. In that case, I will not go in deep about this, but they opened the device, pre-installed Google services and prepare it for you. But now I will factory reset the device and we'll set it up again and make a real globalization of this Origin OS, and this will work for every Origin OS device, not only Vivo X300 Pro. So let's do this. Alright guys, the device was just resetted and this is how it will look like when you unbox it, and it is clear, not installed anything by the seller. So this is the device itself and you can see we are completely missing Google services, and just to start we need to go in settings, scroll down. This is the first step you should do, and this is basically to enable basic Google services. So go to settings, scroll to the bottom, user and accounts, and here we have Google Basic Service Management. Tap here and just enable it. By this we are just enabling this basic Google services. When you enable it, just go back and here if you go back to settings and tap on system and management, you have that menu Google, and here will be your Google account. I will just sign in. I already signed to my Google account. Now let's go back. When you enable these services and sign into your Google account, we need a Google Play Store. And how to do this? Just go to your home screen and open this V App Store, and in the search field just search for Play Store. And here it is, Google Play, or if you write it Google Play it won't be a mistake, and hit install. And now you just need to open it. Of course, yes, you need to give it the permissions to read all the apps, obviously. If you want, you can just uninstall all the applications that you are. This is just a bloatware, just uninstall it. And by the way, I will show you here a little trick. When you are in that position, just shake your device and your screen won't be a mess. Everything will be organized. The next step is to enable Android Auto. Yes, you can do this, and you already have a notification here. Enable Google Play Services. Android Auto won't work unless you enable Google Play Services, and here you have already Android Auto. But basically, if Android Auto is not working for you, just go here in Play Store and search for Android Auto, and it should be enabled by default. But if it's not, you just it's probably disabled. That's why just enable this Android Auto. If you tap here, you can tap on update and that's it, it's ready. Now let's wait it to install. And now when it's ready, you can go to settings and go to more connections, and from here you will find that Android Auto and you can connect your device, your car. That's it. Yes, Android Auto will fully work with this Chinese device. Now from here just go to search and search for Gboard, of course, if you want a better keyboard. That's obvious, but this is just a step I just want to show you. Let's just open it and enable it in settings. From here, in that menu, input method, you can go in search, of course, and search for it, but you should select a Gboard. You should mark it here, and that's basically it. And guys, keep in mind, Google Wallet will work and you can install your bank accounts and everything should be fine with your payments. You can do NFC payments, of course. Just download Google Wallet from Play Store. If you go here in settings, input method, and you have here a password, autofill and passkey, and you should enable here Google. And here also enable to Google if you want all your password to be stored in your Google Password Manager. Now we have here, and this password safe you can completely disable it. That's it. Now all your Google password will be used to autofill. Now if you go to your home screen and just swipe down, that will bring a global, so-called global search, and this is something I don't like because this is not an iPhone, this is Android device, and you should do this: pinch home settings and swipe down on the home screen. Now it's go for global search, but now I want to set it for notification center and control center. Of course you can select for notification center, only control center, but I will do this. And now let's go to home screen. You can see it perfect, and you can swipe left or right. Next step is to do circle to search work, and for that purpose I will go and first install some applications. I will install Chrome first because I will need it anyway, but the next applications should be Google, only Google. This simple application, this is Google. The next one I should install is Google Assistant. Here it is. And if you can't find it in Play Store, just write it in Chrome and install it. Now when you tap on open it here, that's very important. For default digital assistant app, you should tap here and select Google. This is very important. Just install Google Gemini, you will need it anyway. So install Gemini and of course open it just to log it with your account. When you install Google and Gemini and Google Assistant, it is, if it's available, of course you can remove that by do search from here, just by hitting here and remove. And if you want to install that Google search bar, just hit here on key, scroll to the bottom, select app widget, Google, and scroll to the here to that position, and now you can add as a widget. That's it. Now we have Google search on our home screen. Now I will remove this stock browser and will put here my Google Chrome because mostly I will use it. Now let's tap on Chrome and search for application. Sadly, this application is not available in Google Play Store, so you need to download it externally. This is for circle to search, and the application is called micts. It is from GitHub, Parallel CC, and just find the app. Hit here on releases, and here is the APK. Mi CTS, it is 2.5. Download anyway and just install it. You just need to install it. Allow Chrome to install applications. Yes, I will allow it. That's it. No need to open it or anything. Now from here to make it work, because you can't make it work by holding here that bar. You just need to go in settings and you have here a shortcut button. Here it is in shortcuts and accessibility, shortcut button, and you have now tap and hold or double tap. I will set it as a double tap. You have now app access, give it the permissions, and from here go and select that Mi CTS. That's it. And now with a double tap it should work. Let's try it. Now let's double tap here. And you can see the action is triggered. I will select this part. And you can see here the AI is working and everything is as it should be. Let's double tap it again. This is it. Now it's making, yes, it has some delay, but to prepare it and do for work, and this will be important for every other application you install and you want to receive notifications from it. Just hold a finger on the app, select app info, and now go to permissions and give it all these permissions. Auto start, associated startup, this is important. Also floating. Alright. Home screen shortcuts, allow it, display, background pop-ups, and also pause app activity if unused should be disabled. And if you select a battery life and go to background power control, now it's background power smart control and high background power usage should be enabled, and in that way your application will work. And this is for every other application. You have a WhatsApp, you have a Telegram, and you want it to work perfectly without notifications delay. This is it. This is the way for notifications delay. When the Telegram is ready and we want all the notifications on time, again I will repeat the step. Just hold on the app info and go for the permissions. Here go to all permissions and this should be enabled. Auto start, associated startup, floating window, home screen shortcuts, this is a personal preference. Display on the lock screen, yes, that's important, or at least for me, I know you like it. Background pop-ups is very important. Access device status information, I think that's important too. When you are ready here, you need to just go one more time. Pause app activity if unused should be disabled. And again go to battery life, background power control, and high background power usage should be selected. And in that way all your notification will come on time. I have one more settings for the notification. Just you need to go in settings, battery, background power control. You can check all the applications which are currently working here. And if you go back, we have another option which is important, or at least to me. In that way you should be completely sure that your notifications will come on time, and it is power saving management. When you tap on it, scroll to the bottom and this sleep standby optimization, and it's written detect sleep hours to freeze idle apps and limit network switching, reducing power use. But I always disable this because this will kill notifications, and this will kill the applications background use, and that's something we don't want. And that basically is. And guys, everything is almost everything is working. We have working circle to search. We have yes, you can see it, circle to search is working perfectly. We have Android Auto. Yes, we have it now, and we have also no notifications delay. Everything should be working perfectly now. Like as a global device, we have Gemini, Google Assistant, Google Play Store, everything. Google Wallet is working with your banks, and that's basically. Keep in mind, we still can't make work quick share. This is something we can't make it work, but this is the sacrifice we need to pay, and Google location history is not working too. But basically everything else is working perfectly. That was it, guys. Thanks for watching, and of course, don't forget, if you like this video and it helps you somehow, don't forget to subscribe my channel and like my other videos. Have a nice day.